So, like what I've been telling you, one of the direct impact of a tariff is that it will obviously affect the price level in a particular country or in a particular economy. So now let's look at that price effect of a tariff diagrammatically. Looking at a diagram, we have the two axes. We have the OX axis, which represents the quantity, demand, and supply, and the OY axis, which represent the price. We have the upward sloping supply curve as well as the downward sloping demand curve of the domestic country. We also have this line PB, which represents the supply curve of the world markets. So uh, under free trade, okay, what happened was giving this demand curve as well as the supply curve of the domestic country, giving this world supply curve PB, we can see that the domestic demand curve D intersects the world supply curve at point B, which means OQ is the quantity of goods that is being demanded in a particular country. And out of this OQ1, which represents the quantity of goods that is being demanded, let us have a look how much is being supplied or is being produced at home. Out of this total quantity that is being demanded, OQ1, okay, only OQ is being produced or is being supplied at home, okay. So which means Q Q1 is being imported from outside. Okay, that means under free trade at OP prices, which is a constant price level where foreign goods are being sold in a domestic country or economy at this much prices. Yes, this much is the total quantity that is being demanded, and only this much is only being produced at home, which means Q1 is being met by importing from foreign countries. That means Q1, it refers to the amount of good that are being bought from outside. So suppose at this particular moment, what happened was that particular country or that particular economy imposed a tariff equivalent to P1. Okay, with the imposition of a tariff of P1, okay, what happened was the price level will automatically increase from OP to OP1. And at this price level, at OP1 price level, what happened is the quantity demanded is the total quantity demanded at home, it is OQ2, whereas the total quantity that is being supplied at home, it is OQ3, which means Q3, Q2 is being purchased or is being buy from foreign countries. So this increase in the price level due to the imposition of a tariff of PP1, the increase in the price level from OP to OP1, it is the price effect of a tariff. So now let us look at the protective effect of a tariff. Okay, like what we had discussed earlier, why the government impose a tariff. One of the reason why the government impose a tariff, it is for protection. That means to protect the domestic industries from foreign competition. Through the imposition of a tariff, yes, what we can see is that domestic industries are protected. Protected in a sense, like if you look at a diagram, initially under free trade at OP priced, okay, OQ is the quantity that is being supplied at home. OQ1 is the quantity that is being demanded, okay, which means Q1 is being bought from outside. That means the volume of imports is very huge, is very high. But with the imposition of a tariff of P1, okay, the price level did increase from OP to OP1, okay. And if you look, what happened here is that earlier The quantity supplied at home is just only OQ, okay? But now it did increase from OQ to OQ3, okay? And total quantity demanded earlier it was OQ1. But now, after the imposition of a tariff, the demand also decrease, which means it decreases from OQ1 to OQ2, which means earlier, Q1 is being bought from outside, but now, after the imposition of a tariff, only Q3, Q2 is being bought from outside. That means most of the demand is being met by domestic production. So it seems as if the domestic industries are really protected. It seems as if people they have to go for the domestic made products instead of a foreign made products whose price has increased. So this reduction in the volume of imports from Q1 to Q3 Q2, it is the protective effect of a tariff. Further, let's have a look at the consumption effect. What impact that a tariff had on the level of consumption of the people? Again, looking at the diagram, what happened was, yes, earlier the total demand on the free trade it was OQ1 when the prices is OP. But after the imposition of a tariff, price did increase from OP to OP1. After the imposition of a tariff, after the increase in the price level, total demand is reduced from OQ1 to OQ2. This reduction in total demand from OQ1 to OQ2 is the consumption effect of the tariff.